twin cities did not yield. The Mongols would need a new tactic to breach the Great Song Fortress. Rather than another costly head-on assault, they planned to cut off the cities by blocking the critical supply route at Lumen Shan. The Song defector, General Liu Zheng, advised Kublai Khan that the best strategy to take Shenyang was to construct a blockade, completely cutting it off. Liu Zheng led the Mongol army to the trade route at Lumen Shan and set his plan in motion. The general's plan depended on recruiting local workers who could build defenses. The first step was to eliminate the Song garrison near the village of Lumen.
Ша,
The Mongol army tore through the Song garrison, and with these guardians removed, the people of Lumen gave their support to Liu Zheng and Kublai Khan. Controlling Lumen allowed Liu Zheng to employ Chinese tactics and equipment, including the construction of stone walls. He ordered the people to build walls to block the roads north, cutting off Xiangyang from the rest of the Song. The people of Lumen reported that the village of Bohekou, located to the west, would also welcome Liu Zheng's arrival. If the general could get forces to Bohekou, it would add both an economic and military boost to his blockade. Bohekou not only welcomed Liu Zheng's men, but members of the local militia even defected to the Mongol cause.
是，我已准备听从指令。
Stout walls now blocked off the first of the major routes to Shenyang.
命令即将下达，我这就建好这座建筑。村民该去干活了。我会确保它变得很出的。是，我已准备听从指令。
技艺高超，富有安全。你需要我做什么？
准备接受跳
你做
技艺高超，富有安全。您需要我做什么？我这就建好这座建筑。我们正在等待指令，村民。
是。技艺高超，富有安全。
很好地完成了一个工。参与。第六个了指挥。好。啊！别不是说。我向你公布单数。村慢退。村民就绪，等我们出发，村民。我知道自己在干嘛，大家听好，我们要收到命令了，我们正在等待指令。
大家听好，命令即将下达。
是，我已准备听从指令。
是，这就去做。我会确保它变得很好。
乐意制敌。
我们正在等待指令，村民。我这就建好这座建筑。
大家听好，命令即将下达，有目的地了，我们走。
Liu Zheng's vision was complete. The Mongols' great blockade now cut off the Song cities. However, the Song commanders would not leave Shenyang to stand alone and sent forces to break through the Mongol barrier.
Ur 大家听好，命令即将下达。
是，我正在迈步移动。我这就建好这座建筑。
使之攻守，马上完成任务。
Song forces descended on Liu Zheng's men. The general needed to defend what he had taken from his former masters.
留意命令，公命令来了，兄弟们！集中注意力，命令即将下达。
准备接受。 哎，下看。
村民就绪，在工作中。一座需要建造的建筑。
大家听好，我们要收到命令了。
等待命令，弓箭，我会听从您的命令。
集中注意力，命令即将下达。
知道了。
我这就。您需要我做什么？这座建筑会被修理好。是，我已准备听从指，准备接受下个工作。我上不点规定。
新命令即将下达，兄弟们，平均向正式模式开始。
准备接受下个工作。
是，我已准备听从指令。我依照您的指挥移动。
大家听好，命令即将下达。
技艺高超，不容暗黑。我会确保大家听好，命令。技艺高超，不容暗黑。
你需要我做什么？
你想让我去哪里？
我喜欢在。
准备接受下个工作，集中注意力，命令即将下达。
正在抵御敌人的进攻。
我这就建好这座建筑。
安静下来，不要发牢骚。
只要你需要我做什么？是，我已准备听从指令。一座需要建造的建筑。
Aju and Liu Zheng.
家挺好，我
Ордод бэлэдүүгээ тийштэй хүмүүс. Тушаадыг дагсуу. Бидний гарчихгүй. Тушаадыг дагсуу. Элч бичээсэн. Танд хурд харваач тушаад юу гоо. Тушаад бүлээ хүйт бид өтөр гүйцэтгэе. Одохгүй шин тушаад ирэх юм ба танд жаангаа болсон. Танд хүчин зүтгэсөө.
The Mongols maintained control of the Song trade route at Lumen Shan, cutting off Xiangyang from the south. Thanks to the insights of General Liu Zheng, Kublai Khan's plan to weaken the Great Song fortress was working. Heavy cavalry was an integral part. Heavy cavalry was an integral part of the Mongol army. By definition, they were fully armored. Heavy cavalrymen were troops who went into the thick of the fighting.
Mongol heavy cavalry had steel helmets, but they also had this very distinctive form of armor here, known as lamina, made of steel, rawhide, and even leather. Now, in this example, you can see how the individual scales have been laced together, often with doe skin. Rows of lamellite, which in turn was then sewn into fabric or leather backing. Lamina armor is wonderfully robust. It's flexible, relatively lightweight, and easy to repair.
The Mongol heavy cavalryman, in his characteristic lamellar armor, was the hammer in the Mongol war machine.
All Mongols, both heavy and light cavalry, were capable horse archers. However, for the heavy cavalry, shock troops that rode into and smashed the enemy, the bow was of secondary importance. Their principal weapon of first contact was the lance.
Using the momentum of the horse, the lance was mostly used point first to strike and pierce a foe. It could be used with great precision. Strikes with the point were effective, but the Mongol lance had an additional feature.
Not only did you have the spearhead for running into and through the enemy, but you also had this hook to haul them from the saddle.
It took considerable strength to pull a man from his horse. And doing so took him out of the fighting just as successfully as a head-on strike.
In hand-to-hand combat, the Mongols used the sword to slice their way to victory. But they also had this, the great mace, which they used with two hands.
Mongol armies were famous for their ability to move fast and strike with surprise. But their heavy cavalry was a brutal shock force that could overwhelm and crush an enemy with raw power.